Sugarcane Processors Ltd is a producer of brown sugar and molasses. Though our intention is to use the molasses for some other things like ethanol and methylated spirit production at later stage. That is after completion of this stage 1. It was the coronavirus that caused the whole thing. Because for good 2.5 to 3 years, we didn't do anything here. Our technical partner left. They didn't come back until this year. So it was around March this year that we resumed. And we intend to finish by August. We are going to be producing about 30 tons of brown sugar every day. Then when we start operation fully, we are going to recruit about 518 staff, permanent staff. There are some other staff that we are not going to be on our payroll, but which are also critical to our investments, like the transporters will be transporting cane, like the mechanics, like the rewire. So definitely we emphasize that we are going to have additional staff who are not on our payroll. And we hope to have about 100 to 200 people benefiting from here daily. We approached Dr. Akande, and then we told her our problem. That the problem we may likely have is getting land to cultivate our raw materials. Our raw materials, which is sugarcane, is about 99%. So if we are able to get 1,000 hectares of land, then that 1,000 of land can be distributed among 250 young graduates at 4 hectares per person. But with that 4 hectares, no graduate will be making less than 2 million as income every year. During the planting, you can finance them and be paying them stipend yearly. Then after 11 months, we harvest their cane, deduct whatever you spent on them, then you pay them their balance. Then from the second year is their money. Because sugarcane we produce by we grow by itself from the second year for another 5 years. So which is the farmer is sugarcane, we farm without any other wahala for good 5 years. So you can see the profit they will be making after the first year. The first year they go to make profit. Then from the second year, triple profit for 5 years. I've said times with that number, and any of our viewers who has been acquaintance with me will know that even in Beer Parlour I discuss it. That I don't go to bed every day. Unlike before, it took us, not me alone, 3 hours to get to Ibadan from here, because we had to go through Irua, go through Irua before getting to Ibadan. Unlike now, when I go to Ibadan, I just move there 1.5 hours. I'm in my house. So definitely, I've seen the impact, and that's one of the reasons why I like 4+4. It's one of the reasons, no other reason. Without road, and everybody knows this, even the farmers. Our farmers also know this. At times when we arrive there for meeting, they will say, oh, that road is not good. But now, even if you call them at a peck, they will come. So that's the advantage. Well, definitely we are enjoying it. We are enjoying the road. And even when we even got the information about the Ogbomoso Iseyin road, we are more delighted because we have our farmers also in Ogbomoso that we've been thinking of cutting them off the system. Because to bring sugarcane from Ogbomoso via Oyo will be too tedious. But now with the Iseyin Ogbomoso road, they are perfectly in order. In fact, we had a meeting with them yesterday, and I've assured them we allow them to grow sugarcane for us as well. I didn't know that we have people who can plant tomato. It was a meeting with him that I got to know that some people have been trained on tomato. Yeah, trained on tomato. Who are their off-taker? Instantly I assured him that I'm meant to be off-taker. I'm a farmer. If I plant and I have an off-taker, I'll be much happy. There's one I'm running after again. So there won't be need for me to be carrying my farm produce to the farm to sell. I will sit in the comfort of my farm and say, Mr. Come and take your tomato, then take your money. That's all. You can see that we have done our own cow in a way that there's no reason for us to have clash with any farmer. We have made ranches, we have our shed, where we keep our cows, and we're already breeding. We're having calves now. We've already got about 18 calves. And before September ending, we're going to have about 130 calves. So, which means we can do this agricultural business without injuring others.
That's right.
The Fulani doesn't need to fight anybody over land.
That's right.
We acquire our own land, round it up, and then start breeding. Like that, then we have our hatchery. We have hatchery where we have our day chicks, so we can produce day chicks there. We are even processing our chicken.
For me, this is a reflection of the strategy, the approach that the state is taking. If you heard from Baba when he was talking earlier, he said he will have cut off the farmers in the Ogbomoso, if not of the road that has been done. Do you know what the implication of that would be? It means that those farmers will not have market to sell to any longer. That's one of the major structural problems of smallholder farmers. And now, because the state has taken that approach, to ensure that rural infrastructure are being developed as part of our agribusiness strategy, which of course the road is being done now. This farmer has been linked back to the market. The second thing I'm getting from this is that because we are creating that enabling environment for private sector to thrive, we now even have a company that will be linked to our youth project. Okay, you remember we've trained over 3,200 youths that we are looking to be different kind of an enterprise. What it means is that over 250 of our youth that are supposed to be restless and all over the place that have been trained, we have a business, to do. And this is a profitable business as well, And so for me, this is what it's all about. This is what I know agribusiness is all about. It's about industrial agriculture, it's about commercial agriculture, that we eventually be used to strengthen the efficiency of the smallholder farmers across board and overcome the structural problem of agriculture. And so it's only private sector that can do this, and that's where the mantra of the governor, where it says that there is no business of government in business, is really the fact. Our own responsibility as a government is to provide the enabling environment and to provide the right kind of a policy for private sector to thrive, and that is exactly what we are doing.